what's up, guys? It's time for another double feature. And today I saw the brand new Trolls movie. Yeah, surprising, right? Even though this is one of Universal's best bangers in a while, but since Puss in Boots, I'd say. Yeah, I feel like the Trolls trilogy is kind of slept on, unless you're under the age of 5. And yeah, it's because of all the kids will look at the pretty colors and stuff. But no, I'd say the Trolls movies are actually sleeper hits and can be enjoyed by all, except the second one. Second one is just bad. But the first one, I thought the first one had a nice cute story and nice telling you of what separates these cute trolls from the real ugly trolls that you're familiar with seeing in media. But this one, man, this one surprised me in the best way possible. Because after the second one, I kind of started going, okay, the new Trolls movie is just going to be super kid-friendly, and I'm not going to care. But this one, no, this one can be enjoyed by all, kids and adults, and that's fantastic. It's always a win for me when a movie can be animated and can be enjoyed by the kids and the parents. And I always think that's a good win. That way the parents don't feel like they want to shoot themselves in the face while watching a kids movie, and they can actually come out having a good time. That's awesome. And this movie fits that bill. Anyways, let's get into the movie. So the movie is basically about long lost siblings, Branch meeting his long lost brothers from his old team, or his old boy band, I'd say, and then going on a adventure or another road trip adventure to save one of the past members of their Brozone team. Sorry, band. They just have to save him and get him back from these two fame-hungry, talentless hacks. And they're honestly the best villains we've gotten in the Trolls movies. Because in the first movie, you've got a, ugly, fat boy troll who's king and doesn't know what he wants to do. He just wants to get rid of all the little trolls. Then in the second movie, you have emo trolls just making everyone shove rock music down your throat to the point where you don't like it at all and you're depressed all the time. And this movie, you've got two fame-hungry frauds, stealing the essence, the talent, if you will, from these trolls so they can make their own careers for themselves and be the biggest in fame pop singers on the planet. Because that's all what Velvet and Venner want. They want to be the biggest pop singers on the planet, and they have no talent themselves, so they're going to steal all the talent from these trolls and use that to fuel their career. And, if all the trolls' essence is gone, all the talent is gone, then these trolls will fucking die. And we can't have that, because that's Branch's brother. It's a pretty straightforward story with the best villains, most compelling villains in this trilogy. But I'm not asking for much since they're just a bit more interesting than emo trolls, I'd say. Now, if you're a music lover, all three movies nail the music so well, and it's honestly fantastic. The soundtracks for all three movies are bops. They're bangers. And I think this one is my favorite since my music is random, but I like a lot of pop music, and this movie's pop music, and that was fantastic. Shouldn't even got NSYNC back together. And I thought that was nice that they came back together and made one new original song for this movie. And that song was freaking amazing. Man, this movie got me dancing in the theater, and when a movie's music can pull that off, that's a win. To me, it's on par with the Sing movies, and I love the Sing movies because they always have fantastic music in their soundtracks and also woven well into the movie, which make it a nice, beautiful time and great time, especially if you love music. And Trolls, I'd say, Trolls and Sing both have great soundtracks attached to great animated movies. Even Poppy meeting her long-lost sister was fantastic. I thought that was very sweet because she's singing along this movie as she really wants a sister since she knows the Branch has a brothers, and she's been wishing for a sister for a while. And since she got her sister back, I thought that was very sweet when they reunited. And even though her sister thinks that those big trolls are still evil, she still has to come out of her comfort shell to help Poppy. Because Poppy's sister Viva has like a phobia of leaving her home that she's made with it's like a safe haven of little trolls that she made to stay away from the big evil trolls from that we learned in the first movie. And even though in the first movie they became good and they're all friends with each other, she doesn't know that. So she is like introverted still, and she is not comfortable with leaving. But when she has to leave in order to help her sister Poppy and reunite with her, I thought that was very endearing that she comes out of her comfort shell to save a loved one. And Poppy and Viva are the cutest damn trolls in this damn movie, and every time they're on screen together is just great. It's fantastic. Anna Kendrick does a great job as Poppy, and I'm glad that she's been my favorite character in this whole trilogy. That's fantastic. Even Justin Timberlake's Branch, he grows on you. In the first movie, he seems like a pain in the ass, but he gets better over time. And in this movie, he's the best he's ever been. That's all I can say about this movie, guys. It's just good. Go do yourself a favor and watch this banger ass movie. And DreamWorks, another banger. You and Universal, just so great, man. Can't wait for what's to come next in the future. And I especially cannot wait for Kung Fu Panda 4, baby. Trolls Band Together is a good movie. Now let's get to the movie that took 100 years to make.
Bullshit.
Now, believe it or not, I was actually looking forward to this movie because I thought the plot was going to be something completely different. I thought this was going to be a movie about a poor kingdom that has wishes that can be granted by anyone who asked, or something like that. But no, this movie is different, and not in a good way, in a forgettable way. Now, let me get to the positives. The newest Disney princess, Asha, she's the best character in this movie. She's nice, she's fun, she's adventurous, she's not afraid to do what's right, and she wants to be the assistant of Magnifico, the king of this small kingdom. And what she doesn't know is that Magnifico is a complete asshole. Now, in this kingdom, they hold wish ceremonies where the townspeople give the king their wishes, and knowing that they may or may not be granted one day. And the way the wishes are presented in this movie are a lot like Souls. It's like Disney wanted to do another Soul movie and didn't know what the hell to call it. They're like, oh, we already did Soul shit, and what the name is? Oh, let's just make it Wishes and just call this movie Wish. Yeah, that works. Write that down. And the way it comes across, it just comes across as half-assed and like misthought. Like, Disney wasn't really prepared to what they were gonna do with this movie. It's like they wrote one script and scrapped that, and then wrote something else completely different in that place, and then just slapped the movie on a label and called it Wish, even though it's barely about wishes. It's about souls, and they don't call it that. Like, when the wishes are destroyed, it makes the townspeople feel weakened, like they're gonna die, and they get emo and they get very sad. And when your wish gets not granted, it's like a kid not getting what he wants and then just being very sad for the rest of the day. That's what all the townspeople are like in this movie. Like, they don't get their wish granted and they're just like very sad. Like, you destroy a wish and they're just sad. They're like, bro, I'm out, gone, whatever. And I thought these wishes would be compelling or like help the kingdom in its poor state, but no, it's just very self-contained stuff. Like, one person wants to be a knight, another person wants to be a sewer, another person wants to have unlimited cooking skills, another person wants to be the finest, bravest horse rider, and none of these wishes will ever help anybody. It's just very selfish of people to wish for stuff like this. And then Magnifico just to take them. It's like, what are you really taking away from these people? You're just taking away from these people's misguided thoughts. Like, it's very convoluted and it doesn't really make that much sense. And Magnifico as the villain has gotta be the shittiest villain we've ever had in a Disney animated movie. He's not memorable. He wasn't menacing. He's just a sassy douchebag gay guy. Like, this guy just wants to steal everyone's wishes, and he doesn't even know they can power him. He destroys a wish, and he's like, oh, wow, I can get powered and fueled by this. I didn't even know that. It's like, what the fuck? You didn't know they can give you powers? What's the point of keeping all these wishes here? Only two people who have the most compelling wishes in the movie are Asha's parents. And of course, they're the ones that have the only wishes that are meant for good because they're the main character's parents. And Asha's friends are legit terrible. They are not good to her. They are not by her side. They are the biggest, fakest assholes in a Disney movie, and they are very forgettable. Like, I have no idea who the hell their name was. The only thing that you find memorable is that some of these characters look like past Disney characters. Like, there's one tall blonde one that looks like Dopey, one of the Seven Dwarfs, and there's another one that looks like Peter Pan. It's just weird. There's a lot of member berries scrambled around in this movie to be like, oh, yeah, remember all that? Remember all our old gems that we know we can make, even though we're making shit like this? And that's sad. Disney animated movies should be fun and great and have awesome moments like they used to in the past. This one is like they didn't even know what the heck to do with it, and they just give us this half-assed movie that they say took a century to make, and you know that's a big pile of crap. Because I wanted a movie that would celebrate the 100 years of Disney, because Disney has some great art. Like, say what you want about their companies and how much they own, but you can't deny it. Disney has some of the greatest art ever in media, and I want them to make more great art. And I don't want to make more shit like this, because I'm not going to give a crap about Disney animated movies if they keep making shit like this. It's like the only Disney animated movie I did not give a crap about since like WALL-E. Like, I know a lot of people like WALL-E, but I'm like one of the people who do not care for that movie. This is like only time. Unless it's like the last time I was so uninterested in the movie was Barbie, and my goodness, I do not give a flying fudge about Barbie, and I did not give a flying fudge about this movie either. And I really wanted to. Like, come on, Disney. Hopefully you have a better year next year. Music's good though. That's the only good thing. Time to wrap it up. Trolls Band Together is a good movie, and Disney's Wish is a forgettable mess.